Hi, what is up? My name is miacaven and I speak way too fast. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I hope you enjoy this video. Please feel free to subscribe. I am coming to you with a very exciting video today. I am coming to you with how to manifest with Pinterest. I'm excited for this because I separated my spiritual content away from YouTube for a little while, but I'm bringing it back. I'm kind of intertwining like all different types of content together as much as possible. That's my brand. Also, I have an obsession with Pinterest. Who doesn't? If you don't, something's wrong with you. So I'm going to do that now. So I'm going to be on my phone going through what I do with Pinterest. I have two techniques, kind of. I'll go through that. And this will be on the other side of the screen. I will split the screen so you guys can see this, what I'm looking at. I'm going to talk you guys through my Pinterest and how I use it to manifest specifically. So my first technique I call Me 2.0. So it's called Me 2.0. Obviously mine is Mia 2.0. So you would put your name, you'd create a board and you'd put your name 2.0. I'm actually considering making it 3.0 or something along those lines because I created this board a year ago, so when the pandemic started. So it's a little outdated, but you can always just update it, but I don't know, maybe I just, yeah, you know what I mean. So basically what I do with this is you make subboards and you add pictures to those subboards, and each subboard is like a different aspect of your life. And to manifest, most of the time, regardless of if you do writing to do it or whatever, you need to visualize, and some people find it hard to visualize, and even if you don't, this is beneficial. So the best thing to do is like find photos that create the feeling and help you visualize exactly what you want. So when you look at these things, you're like, this is, you kind of gotta get into the mindset when you create this, like, this is my life, this is mine, that kind of thing. So I'm gonna start from the beginning, from my subboard hair. Also, there are a lot of jokes in this board, purely, let me go to the top, purely because So, as I got cut off and my battery died, so outfit changed because it's the next day. As I was saying, it is a collaborative, found the word, not completely stupid. I do have one brain cell at least left, but that's why there's going to be like there's a few jokes in there which I'm going to point out, which will not look like jokes, but I promise they're jokes, and you'll see what I mean. I'm not even going to speak about it anymore because it's so ridiculous. Let's finally go through this. Yeah. So everyone, bonjour, let's start from the beginning. So, hair. I have a scary amount of photos of Julia Roberts in this particular board. But, so this is, I've had this for a year. So before I cut my hair to the shag cut, which it's outgrown right now, we're not going to talk about it. This is what I would use as reference photos for when I went to go get my hair cut. And before I got it cut, the ideas of what I wanted to get done. So this model here, stunning. Oh wait, you can't even see her, there you go. Her user on Instagram is like Vanelli, yeah, something along those lines. She has a shag cut, and I was obsessed, and I was like, I'm gonna find her photos on Pinterest and add it to my board. So these are literally the photos I used to get my hair done. My hair was short though, so it wasn't that great. So yeah, these are just ideas. These are like hairstyles I like, hair colors I like in case I ever want to dye it. And I'm gonna let you guys guess, but there is a photo in here of what I'm doing next with my hair in about like a month max, or what I'm doing with my hair. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm gonna use this as like a reference photo for the haircut. Anyways, I'm very excited for that. This is genuinely just like ideas, I think, at this point. So that's that. Next is body. Now, okay, let me explain this. I am aware that I am very skinny already, but I was born underweight and I've been underweight my whole life. So these, although they look very skinny, they're just bigger than me. So I want to gain healthy weight. So that's why the bodies in here are still like, they're not like too different from mine. So it's to kind of like motivate me. That's why like they're all in like bikinis, because like that's when you would feel like most exposed, I guess. Yeah, to just like be in a bikini, like that's like everyone's goal, right? To like feel comfortable pretty much naked around other people, in a sense. Not in a weird way. Obviously I have this photo of stretch marks. I have both stretch marks and cellulite because I have fluctuated in my weight. So just a bit of positivity that I wanted to add into my little board. Yeah. So yeah, this is the goal. I just want to be more fit, physically, body-wise, yeah. Then we have face. Okay, listen. I'm gay. That is the only reason behind this board. I'm joking. Kind of. A little bit. Not completely. So I'm going to go to the bottom. So this is just a bunch of literal gorgeous women, models that I am in love with and wish I had their face. Here's the thing, right? So like obviously with like subliminals, people can actually change their face slightly. I tried it once and it worked with my nose. The side profile of my nose is no longer bumpy. It used to, like, I used to have like a massive bump and she disappeared. If you go like that, you can see the bump. But if you go like that, you can't see it. It's just like straight. So so it was like a side profile thing, and so it works. That's why I make subliminals, because they work. Hence, and like my entire like belief system around like the laws of the universe and affirmations and manifestation. You get the gist. It works. So that's also why this works. So this is to like, I don't know. It's they're all, the thing is, it's like they're not like, it's not like a bunch of Kendall Jenners, right? So it's like I don't aspire to be that Barbie beautiful bullshit. I mean, if you do, that's cool. I mean, I think like Bella Hadid is like stunning. I know that's like half surgery, but like she's stunning. I love her. But like I wanted to get models that were like, or actors or whatever, that were similar to me. Like this, my mum always says that this model here looks like me a little bit. So I wanted to get them similar to myself, but prettier in my eyes. So I could kind of like push myself to feel that beautiful, if that makes sense. Like, I want green eyes so bad. Ugh, I want green eyes so bad. Look. Dude, I want green eyes so bad. I'm gonna listen to Green Eye Subliminals. It's basically to make you feel like, okay, these people are actually kind of like, they kind of look like me. So, I'm not ugly. And if I wanted to look like this, technically I could. So, okay, so next I'm gonna go through 3 boards: morning routine, night routine, daily routine. I'm a routine person, if you haven't already figured that out. So I'm going to briefly go through them. And here's the thing, I have started to implicate a morning routine, a little bit of a night routine, not fully. And I do have like a daily routine, but it's not my ideal yet, which is what is in these boards. Because I've moved, I don't have a bed yet, so I don't have a room properly yet, so I can't do anything fully yet. But once I can, I promise you that the manifestations of all this imagery and the visions and shit, the visual side of shit, the feelings that these boards make me, they're happy, they make me happy, it will come to life. And some of it already has. You know, the hair, the skin, some more stuff, which I'll probably go through. So anyway, this is morning routine. So, tea, yoga, journaling, breakfast, reading, working, music, shower, and then I've got a few checklists. I'm a whore for checklists. If you're not a whore for checklists, what is wrong with you? So that's that. And I'm gonna go to nightly routines. So skincare, journaling, meditation, yoga again, shit like that. So my night routine is definitely much smaller than my morning routine because I'm like exhausted, so I don't actually have it in me to like, you know, to like do stuff. So like the most I'll do at the moment is like a bit of skincare, but I'm like already winded down, so I would have like read a book. I usually actually journal just in the morning at the moment. Sometimes at night I'll be watching a show to like wind down, get into bed. Like it's really small at the moment, so I don't really have much to say on that one. And then I'm gonna just go up to daily routine. Daily routine is a bit more accurate for me. So reading, I do read every day. I don't know if you can see it. My book is right there. I'm reading Heavier Than Heaven right now by Charles R. Cross, which is like a biography on on Kurt Cobain. Halfway through, so good, love it so far. Social media is like the biggest part of my life. All social media, so I'm constantly creating content. That's my job as well as tarot, so that's why that's in my daily routine. Going out, meeting friends. Obviously that's been a bit hard this past year, but I've still managed to fit it in. I've seen one friend a week for the past few weeks. Everyone should be proud of me. I did not leave the house for like 3 months, so bonjour, I'm back again. Sorry about that. Got a delivery, not for me, but I am the delivery person at the moment because I'm the only person who's home. Anyway, it's not important. So back to daily routine. Tea, loads of tea, loads of tea. Watching loads of shows, being on my laptop all the time. That's pretty much my life. So yeah, this is quite accurate, which is weird because I feel like a year ago when I made this, of course I've added to it frequently, but I didn't actually have this life, so, you know, like, I was avoiding a lot of work and I wasn't putting energy into my hobbies like reading, whereas like I have genuinely read 8 books since January and I feel incredible from reading, and like, okay, it just feels so good to get back into it. So anyways, that's that. Let's scroll back down. We're gonna go into career. So career, I want to do so many things in my life. I want to, you know, social media is my life. It's been my life since I was 11. I've worked so hard for it and I will continue to because I love doing it. Tarot is my job and I genuinely don't think I will ever stop doing it. Really, I love it so much. But my biggest dream, I guess, and I will be doing all of these things simultaneously in my life because why not, is to go into film and writing, directing, filmmaking, acting, just like the entire thing. Like the writing aspect of things is my forte, even though I haven't been able to write for like 8 months. So funny, pain, genuine pain. So I based this board around my biggest goals, I guess. For every board, do it for your biggest goals because nothing is too big. That could be taken a really wrong way. I have loads of behind the scenes pictures, so we obviously have Elle Fanning, there you go, thanks. And obviously Angelina Jolie. So behind the scenes photos, photography is a really big part of my life, so that's there. Tom Holland reading a script on a plane. Behind the scenes of loads of directing, and I wanted to include predominantly female directors in this. So we have Emmy Rossum, obviously got loads of scripts there. There's some Olivia Wilde somewhere, Sofia Coppola somewhere. Obviously had to get the Call Me By Your Name behind the scenes. Of course I had to. And like, this is genuinely going to be me. Genuinely. When I am pregnant, I will still be doing the work I love. Like, this person is sick. I aspire to be her. Pregnant and directing a movie. How sick is that? There is Olivia Wilde. There's table readings here. Table readings, I cannot explain the serotonin that I get from watching table readings. Like, to be a part of that would just make my heart burst. Greta Gerwig is obviously one of my favorites. She did Lady Bird, she did Little Women. She needs to come out with a new one before I get angry. Luca Guadagnino, even though he's not a woman. A24, Netflix, these are like the kinds of like companies I want to work for. I do not want to work for a British company, but they have like Netflix headquarters here, so you know. I did the behind the scenes cast of Stranger Things, do like a tour of the set, which is sick. Contract photos, directors, chairs, that's the kind of stuff, and like studios where you can write. Every single detail I have put into this to make sure it manifests into my life, kind of shit. So then, okay, this next one's kind of confusing to explain, but I did status in public, and the reason I did this is because I have been out there, I guess, since I was 11, and it's important to me how people see me. And when I say that, I mean it's important that they see me the way I want to see myself, and the way that the person who I am, like I don't want to be inauthentic at all. Hence why I love oversharing on social media, because y'all gonna know when I'm depressed. Otherwise I'd be inauthentic, no point in pretending. But this is more so like the physical aspect of how you see me, and less so like the opinions and shit. So it's just a bunch of cool photos that I really like of Kate Moss smoking, Cher looking like a goddess, old women at protests, because that's gonna be me, and a lot of angry celebs, because who doesn't want to be an angry celeb, you know? The next one is a really big one for me. This is family. So obviously this is not supposed to manifest quite yet in terms of babies, but being a mom, having kids, having a family, having my own family, I think that's like my biggest goal in life, genuinely. And I know that, it's so not feminist of me to say, but I just don't give a fuck. I want kids. I'm not saying I'd be like a full-on stay-at-home mom, because I would go insane. And I love work. I love doing what I do. But most of my work is from home, so it kind of works. With several ovarian conditions at this point, I think a lot of people would be quite defeated, and I think I reached that point several times with my condition where I feel quite defeated with the idea of being possibly infertile and having a chance of not having kids and shit. But I believe I will, and since I was a literal child, I have always known that this is going to be like the biggest part of my life. So I love these photos so much. They are so adorable, and I cry every time I see a baby. Look how cute! Okay, no, but I love that dress so much anyway, so that was so sweet. Anyways, oh my god. This is my favorite photo ever. I genuinely was tempted to just make this my screensaver because I just love the photo itself. But oh my god, stop! Oh my god, I want a child right now. Anyways, I literally drive my best friend insane, because when he comes over and we go out, if we see a baby, I cling to him and I'm like, I want a child. This is what I meant by the jokes, but it gets worse. So yeah, that's a long description of this one. It's just so I can believe that I can have that one day, considering my conditions and shit. Then we have friendship. Friendship? Yes, I have one friend. Friendships. Okay, so obviously I created this a year ago when COVID began, basically. So, this was more so, I have amazing friendships, and I think since creating this, I've attracted more amazing friends. I just think that it was more so motivation for when we get to normal, so I can see them more, because I barely used to leave the house anyway. for multiple reasons, including a very not very nice relationship. So yeah, once we are allowed out, like I said, I've been going out every week, just doing cathartic meetings up with people and chilling by ponds and vibing to nature at the moment. But once shit opens up in a few weeks, this will be me. I will literally be going to shops, parks, trains, being safe. But still, I cannot stay inside anymore. I will go insane. So yeah, it was more so for that. It was just to like, you know, I want to go on holidays with my friends. Do it and let it go. Okay, this is my favorite. This is what I was gonna say. When creating these boards, you can't look at it in an envious way. In a way that's like of lack. Like I don't have that yet. It's like you've got to look at it and just be happy. And be like, you don't even have to be like, oh yeah, I'll have that. You've already set the intention when creating the board that this is going to be your life. So when you see these photos, they've just got to make you happy. They've got to give you a stable, good vibration kind of thing. That's how you attract shit in life. So, yeah, I don't know why I added photos of Timothy and Lily Rose Depp, considering this time last year I was convinced I was going to marry Timothy Chalamet. He still has to come and live here for a while. Who says nothing won't happen? Not me! But anyways, yeah. So, favourite couples from favourite movies. The Notebook, Noah and... I forgot her name in a minute. Again, here's where the jokes come in. I added Timothy Chalamet to every single thing. Yep, I'm not even joking. He's a dream, okay? He's just there for fun. No particular reason, he's just gorgeous. It still gets worse, the jokes. But anyways, these are like... So we have Roy and Enya, who I love, they're so cute. We have Lydia and Dylan. But yeah, these are just photos I love. Fuck you, Justin Bieber. I just like that photo. Clingy men are cute. You want a hug from me? Oh, how the roles have reversed. But absolutely. But anyways, yeah, these are just, that is literally, you've got to see it as like inspiration, as like, once I am in that relationship, these are the photos I'm going to take. Instead of, oh, I'm not in a relationship. And since creating this, I did meet the love of my life. So again, here's part of the joke and it just gets worse. He's so fun. He's so fine. It's not my fault. He is genuinely so fine. Too old for me, but he's fine. This is my favorite photo here. I love it so much. Train photos are everything. I'm sure there was a train photo I missed. There you go. Love them, blah blah blah. This is my favorite photographer, Paolo Raley. You have to go and watch his videos on YouTube. If you want to attract a high vibration and be like optimistic about love and shit, go and watch his videos. They are just so dreamy and perfect. I love these photos. But then we have Alice and Jasper. I have no shame in this. I want to be a vampire couple, why the fuck not? Also, they're the reason I'm bisexual, so. Anyways, next. Hobbies. So we have painting, skating, singing, journaling, dancing. Yeah, I do most of these, but not to the extent that when I created this I wanted to do them. And it's just because of time and resources and space and like just so much has been going on, so I couldn't really do it, but I will. Food, tricky one. I don't like cooking. I don't like cooking, but these are the things I can cook, and these are the things that I love to eat. Clearly, not that much there. You don't really want to put a picture of fucking cornflakes there, which is all I eat. Clothes, however, I love this one. So, I'm gonna get myself some underwear like that. I do have like shirts and white dresses, and I'm getting a suit, and I have a dress literally pretty much exactly like that but short. So yeah, it's just inspiration for like things I want to buy, and I do have a lot of these. Like I literally have that outfit, I literally have that outfit. So yeah, it's just style, it's just to inspire you, and like if you want, you should be making checklists. Like I said, be a whole for checklist, they save your life. And I have. So okay, again, this is a tricky-ish one. I'll explain why in a bit. Start from the bottom. So obviously this is accessories, so sunglasses, earrings, the whole shebang. I actually do have a lot of this, so I have some very cool minimalist jewelry, gold jewelry that I should wear more of, and actually considering how badly I wanted it. Sunglasses, hair clips, the whole shebang. I still have yet to get a hair scarf, and it's pissing me off because I've wanted one for like 2 years. Or like ribbons and shit. I have this. I got that immediately as soon as I could, and this is for the camera, and I got film camera, and then we have the nails. The nails is part of the accessories, and I obviously have not been able to because of COVID. Okay, so this is locations. This is just places I want to visit that look so sick. I want to go to Italy and France and back to Santa Monica because I love LA so much, and yeah, there's like big libraries that I want to visit and museums, and I know the address of the Call Me By Your Name house, and I will go, and I don't care if I'm trespassing. I don't give a fuck. I'm going. I'm getting photos now. I genuinely do not care. So yeah, like this just looks so magical and beautiful, and I love inside gardens, like Barbican. It's like one of my favorite places on the planet. Okay, then we have events, so let me explain this one. Considering the field that I want to go into, to be successful to an extent, you have to be quite famous, and like I said, dream big. Dream big. So prep. Red carpet. I want to look stunning. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna be besties with Billie Eilish. It's like holidays and photo shoots and events, like red carpet shit, like it's just the whole shebang. Again, it's quite a small one. We've done daily routine. So here's my social media board. So this is like how I want the layout to some of my things to look. I've definitely improved in terms of like how I create things, but like especially with YouTube, which I'm really happy with because as you can tell, I love YouTube and I love making videos, but I still have a lot to improve on in terms of like the imagery, like the images for like Instagram. I'm getting a new phone, so hopefully that will improve the quality. I need to figure my feed out a bit more. At the moment it's kind of bland. When I upload stories, like I'm doing that as well, like trying to make it look more nice. And then like look, I have like all these effects, like how to do them. I literally use these all the time. If you look up certain stickers that are aesthetic, I literally use one of these all the time. Like I love them so much. So yeah, small things like that. It's how you come off basically. Home decor. This is like the one that has genuinely been the most accurate in terms of manifestations, I guess. I moved and I didn't really see that coming when I made this a year ago. We didn't even have the idea of moving until summer, and then it went through in December, and we only moved a few weeks ago. So, you know, I didn't expect any of it, but ideally I wanted my room to be, this is like more so, okay, so the bottom is like the future when I have my own space, because like it's like a bunch of living rooms, not bedrooms. You know, big studios, open space, loads of plants, that kind of shebang. There's so much here. But then it kind of goes more into like just my space, like my bedroom and stuff right now, which is all I have. So this is like how my new room is gonna look, quite like Wes Anderson-y with like the bright colors and shit like that, and like the, you know. But I have a lot of these things here. I have like the body candle and like all the bed sheets and all that, and like ceramic pieces. Yeah, so once my room is set up, when I get my bed, I'll be able to like fully go out there with like decoration and shit, and you guys will see that how that manifests. Then we have vibes. This is like a long, big board for absolutely nothing. It's just like extra pictures that kind of made me happy, and like things that I want to kind of do, and like how I want to be and who I want to be. You know, I want to be that girl, kind of. That girl. So yeah, just like traveling, being with friends, looking cute, being risky, you know, breaking a few rules, and you know, having good friendships. And I went there, and like solid relationship, and you know, just the vibes. They're there. Again, this one, wedding, is very far into the future. These aren't even like accurate to what I want, really. I mean, kind of, a little bit, not really. Very expensive, clearly. Not probably gonna be possible, but anyways. You get the gist. That's like not thought through at all. This is where the big joke comes in. I made this because my friends take the piss. I put life partner, and it's just a bunch of pictures of hot dudes I stan. I wish I was joking. It's literally Timothy Chalamet, Finn Wolfhard, and miacaven. Listen, they're just fine as fuck, okay? It was a joke, but if it manifests into real life, I will not complain. So then we have healing. This is I made this. The top ones are like the ones that you make most recently, I think. I don't know. When I hit a rough patch, I was on spiritual Twitter at the time, still am, don't know what that meant, and I just realized, like, okay, I have like shadow work to do, like I need to work on myself, like a lot. And so I got like a bunch of like journal prompts and shadow work stuff, and then like ended up finding somehow this thing on Twitter, which I've completely lost, so do not ask me for it because I will not be able to find it for you. Literally like 500 pages worth of shadow prompts, and I've done like 4, and it's so triggering, but it works, I guess. And then obviously this was before I went to university, actually. I didn't want to go uni at all, and was forced to. You know, if COVID didn't exist, holy fuck me. Back again. Anyways, why am I so dramatic? Okay, so as I was saying, if COVID didn't happen, I would have been in LA and doing a lot of things for the big dreams, the work, because I have family there and connections and whatever. So that was my plan, and even up until the point where, you know, my flight was obviously cancelled, and you know, it wasn't gonna be possible. Even up until that point, I was still like, I'm gonna go, and I'm not gonna go uni, and I just really did not want to go. When it finally hit me that I had to, I was like, you know what, I might as well just be positive about it. And I created like these boards, and I have made like a very good friend via uni. But because of COVID, again, it's really just fucked up like the entire uni experience in general. Like bad. Like bad. Obviously, like, you know, the first year is when you're supposed to be doing like a lot of the fuck around stuff, and we haven't been able to at all, like anything. But also I am at a uni that is very small because it's brand new in comparison to it's small in comparison to every other uni. My class is of 13 people, and we're not allowed to mix with any other classes, obviously because of COVID, because we are in like our bubbles in our classes. I have not been able to meet like anyone. So it's been so impossible, and like, you know, it is what it is, but hopefully within the next 2 years I'll be able to meet like more people and mix with like the rest of the fucking uni. But yeah, I have had a decent-ish experience. I mean, I haven't even been able to be in for a long time because of my condition and shit, so, you know, it's a confusing one, but everything else has pretty much manifested and has a lot of time to manifest even more, if that makes sense. So, that's how I do that first technique. Very long, I understand. Hope you guys enjoy looking at all my personal shit. My second technique with Pinterest is much shorter, smaller, but it kind of takes more effort. So if you're not willing to put more effort into it, then the same for you. I did this last year and I did this again this year, but I haven't been able to do it properly this year because I haven't had access to a printer, but it's creating a vision board via Pinterest. Vision boards are definitely helpful, but I feel like for me, that technique is just so much more helpful. And so I'll guide you through what you do. So you collect all the photos you want. You can open any editing app, you know, literally you can use Pixar. It's cheap, I mean it's free, but you know, it's not going to be like the best editing, but like you don't really need the best editing. So you can literally use Pixar, put them all into a collage however you want it to look, print it out and put it next to your bed, or put it in a place only you will see, or like, you know, you'll see like every morning, every night kind of thing. For me, because I didn't have access to a printer recently, because I only just created like my second one in January, make it your like home screen. I've already changed my home screen, yeah, obviously. He's got painted nails and rings on. I'm allowed to cry over that photo every day. So make it your home screen and lock screen, like literally just split it into half. So one half is like the home screen, yeah, you get the gist. And by seeing that constantly, it kind of like implants itself in your head. If you didn't know, your brain cannot tell what is true and what's not in your brain. Like it genuinely cannot. If you visualize something that you want, your brain doesn't know that it's not a memory. So that's why it will manifest when people say visualize. It's the same thing. If you see photos of like views or money, like checks, like it's gonna manifest into your real life because your brain doesn't know that that isn't yours. Your brain doesn't like clock that isn't something you've already seen, that isn't a picture you took, you know? So that's why these things work. So those are my two techniques. Obviously one is much longer description wise than the other, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm enjoying the content I'm making at the moment. It's really fun, even though I look like Hunchback of Notre Dame right now. Doesn't matter. I really need to go to the toilet really bad and cry myself to sleep at 4 p.m. after I finish editing this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, feel free to like, subscribe, comment, whatever the fuck you want to do. I don't care, just do it if you want. And I hope to see you, however, in the next video, and I hope you have a lovely weekend. And remember, I love you. Bye.